hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the world of football. I had told this last week that 28 July is going to be a very crucial day in the history of Indian football. It is going to be a day wherein the Supreme Court makes its verdict after the COA submitted the draft constitution to the Supreme Court for approval. And as far as the verdict goes, the Supreme Court have made its intentions very clear in terms of paving the way for the future of Indian football. They will be holding the elections first ahead of the FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup. And a ban is looming to a large extent, but if there is an electoral body in place, if the elections are held, if there is an executive committee which is finalized, only then we will be able to host the World Cup. Otherwise, there is a possibility that the FIFA Under 17 World Cups hosting rights are taken away from India and it is hosted in some other country, which will be a massive loss for the future of women's football in this country. I have said this time and time again that this is the time for seeking solutions. It is not about reviewing the past and looking at the mistakes which the AIFF has made. It is about thinking forward, thinking about having a vision for Indian football and ensuring that the structure is in place. Once that is finalized, the Supreme Court has declared that it will review the entirety of the constitution of the AIFF and ensure that the constitution is finalized. It won't take much time in my opinion, and it is actually a matter of time wherein on 3rd August there will be a bench of justices which will be having the hearing of all the modalities which are required for conducting the AIFF elections. And this in itself is a very big lift for all the fans of Indian football, because we want to see a clear election taking place which is devoid of any kind of conflict and bias. And Supreme Court is the best judge, it is the best institution which has ensured that there is law and order in place. And as far as how it will have a ripple effect on the future of Indian football, well, I am optimistic that they are making the right decisions and they are looking at this scenario with close proximity. And we have to be quite honest, they have taken all the right steps with all the legal measures, and this is something we are talking about the entire country being banned, and that has to be avoided at any cost. Come what may, India has to host the FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup and ensure that we are having a close knit strong football community which is backing the Blue Tigers and Blue Tigresses. And for that to happen, the Supreme Court needs to be swift in its actions, and the COA needs to ensure that the entire constitution is properly done so that it is approved by the Supreme Court and there is no issues at all. And a lot of journalists, senior journalists who are close to the AIFF, lot of people who have been working closely with the federation also feel the same thing. This is the time for seeking solutions. And if we are a footballing nation, if we have some aspirations of growing as a footballing nation, we need to be patient, because this is a very long term process. And we are talking about seeing India in a World Cup in 2034, and that is a long way ahead. But if we are having the right kind of people in power, it will be very, very critical for the development of Indian football. And I have said this so many times that people always talk about going after making money, going after power, position, and dictating the terms. But just remember that there are 1.3 billion people who are relying on 10 to 15 people who are part of this committee. And if you require people who have that experience, please go for taking them on board, because they are the people who will make the right choices. They think in footballing terms and they don't think in terms of creating and having that wealth upon themselves, and they are in luxury. This is the worst thing possible in my opinion, and Supreme Court is making a massive move. The elections are not too far away. And according to the FIFA rules and regulations, they wanted the AIFF constitution to be finalized by 31st. They wanted the draft to be approved and the elections have to take place at any cost. Well, we are on the right track and hopefully things improve. We are able to see an executive committee, the electoral polls which take place from the AIFF, which will ensure that the AIFF comes back on track. So, guys, this is a massive call by the Supreme Court. The judgment has taken place, and on 3rd August, all the modalities will be heard so that we can finally have the elections. So I just pray to God, I just pray for the welfare of Indian football, being the beautiful game which is played by 209 countries across the globe, cannot have a scenario where India is not in the picture. So, guys, please let me know what are your thoughts about Supreme Court's actions and the judgment which they have taken on the 28th of July. Do you think India will be saved from a possible ban by FIFA? And what do you think will be the repercussions of hosting the FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup? I would be glad to know your thoughts. So please put in your thoughts in the comment section. And if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button. And the Football Mania is going to keep on reviewing the assessment of the Supreme Court's actions and how the elections have taken place. And for regular updates, please stay tuned to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, stay safe and take care.